multiple inheritance, which is another category of your inheritance. In case of multiple, as the name indicates, one child class is derived from more than one parent class. So minimum two parent classes will be there, and there will be one child class which is going to be inherited from two or more parent classes. Now, when we write down the syntax, so we will define one base class 1 and base class 2. Now, while defining the derived class, I will be separating the list of base classes with the help of a comma. Now here, what order I am going to keep, that does not make any difference at present. So later part, we will let you know how exactly the sequence of base classes is going to make a difference. So as of now, either we can write base class 2 here, comma base class 1, or we can write as usual like base class 1, comma base class 2. Now, because this is a derived class of both these parent classes, so whatever member of base class 1, they will be available into this derived class. Similarly, whatever members we have in base class 2, they also available within this derived class. So apart from these list of members of base class 1 and base class 2, the derived class can also have its own methods or members. So this is our derived class taking all the members of base class 1 as well as base class 2. Now let's see here. We have taken one class, let's say some father, which has a method, let's say some work, which is printing like father works in the office. And another class we have taken, let's say mother, and we have a method, let's say cook, where we are getting a message like mother is a homemaker. Now, these two classes are going to act as a parent class or base class, because while I'm defining the child class, let's say I'm defining the name of the child class is derived class is child. And you can see we have used two base classes, father and mother. Now, like I said, the sequence of these two can be changed. It does not make much difference as of now. Now, the difference will come only when we start using a concept called method overriding. So then we will let you know with the change of the sequence of these classes, how the program is going to be affected. So as of now, we have just taken two base class for this derived class. So I can say this is nothing but your multiple inheritance. Now here, this pass is nothing but, we have discussed this in our earlier video, where we said that pass is nothing but if you want to have an empty body for a class or empty body for a function, we can use pass. So here my intention is just to test how to get this work and cook being executed by the help of child class object. I'm not adding any member to this. If you want to add some member, you can add that, and by using this object of this child class, you can invoke those. So as of now, I'm not putting any methods inside this, but we can add definitely. So in this line, we just created the object of this derived class, that is child. And with this, I'm going to invoke work method, which is actually part of the base class father. And I'm calling the cook method, which is once again the method which belongs to the second base class, that is mother. So as a result of which, I'll be getting the work method executed, printing this, and then the cook method executed, printing this. Now this, when I'm creating this child class, as we have specified these two, okay, so when I run this program, so I'll be getting the father works in the office, mother is a homemaker. Now, like I said, if I'm going to change this order, let's say we are going to write mother, and then I'll be adding say father. So now if I run this, so we do not see any difference here. So now we have added one method read inside the derived class. So by using the same object, I can also invoke read. So now when I run this, so we are getting this also, right? So now we have seen this change of order of the base classes doesn't make any difference to the output. But the difference, as I said, will be visible when we talk about the concept of method overriding.